weather, so I held my breath when I hugged you, and then I'm gonna sit like this.
Does that work?
I'm a tiny bit under the weather.
I always think
know.
about that because you know where I've been in New York for the play, and you walk by people, and it's you know like the people that kind of cough on you on the street and stuff.
Or in the subway.
Yeah, and you know, just good etiquette. You know, this or even a shirt. I'm a sneezer into my shirter kind of guy.
It's one of those things where it's allergies, I'm pretty sure, but it's just now I get them everywhere. But like you got so many things to talk about. We cannot be casual. So wait, we got to get to. You got so many things going on. You got Dog Day Afternoon, and it's bringing the 1975 film obviously to the stage. How is it different?
Oh man, how's it different?
Yeah.
I mean, it's different. It is different, and you know, it's such a sacred film. You know, it's on like the Mount Rushmore of American cinema, and I think that's where we hold it. You know, when we were going into this process, just with absolute reverence. This is much different. Look, it's a true story. It lends itself perfectly for the stage. I think the thing that I'm so excited about is that we are bringing so many new people to the theater. Every night I come out and it's folks that have never been to Broadway, never been to a play before.
That's beautiful, fresh experience.
It's beautiful, yeah, it's so cool. And look, the atmosphere in there is crazy. People are shouting back. They're really a part of it. If you think about it, the story takes place in a bank where there's this robbery and then on the street. And the street really comes alive within the theater. And the energy in there is palpable. It's a very, very fun night at the theater.
Yeah. I know that there's things to love about both. But what's your favorite? You like being on stage? You like doing movies or series? Like, you know, on camera or on stage?
I like hanging out with my wife and kids. I mean, that's what I want to do the most.
Oh my God, good answer, good answer.
I don't know, that's it. But I don't know. I mean, I think what you love about someone or what you love about something is often such a close cousin to what you can't stand about them. And I think each thing sort of brings on this unbelievable...
You love it, but it's hard, it's challenging.
It's hard, and I love the challenges, and I think they're very close. I think they each have their things that make them hard, and they each have their things that make them...
You definitely like a challenge, brother. You got every job in the world right now.
Boy.
So you started a theater festival in Ojai, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, was this important to you? Just
Super
to make
important to me.
Sure
Look,
it's accessible?
Yeah, look, you know, I believe in the magic of the theater. The theater, honestly, it saved my life. I love my community. I love my town. Ojai, California, I think, produces some of the most sturdy and competent and curious and solid people. And
a lot of artists.
It's a lot of great artists, a lot of great folks, a lot of... you know, and it's a town that's changing rapidly. A lot of Angelenos are moving up, and one of the things that has happened is this bastion of public education, the public school there, Nordhoff High School, is really, teachers have lost their jobs. Most of the folks that are coming up from Los Angeles are sending their kids to private school, and I really wanted to give something back to this community that has given my family and I so much. So
the electives are disappearing, like those electives.
That's right, that's right. And the arts program there is incredible. The Hoys that have been there forever are incredible people, an incredible husband and wife team. And so we started this theater up there, and we're doing, you know, Broadway level theater. Marin Ireland, who I think is one of the greatest theater actors, you know, who's ever lived, came up there to do this beautiful play. And all the money and all the proceeds went to the public school theater department, to the Hoys. And it's great. I can't wait to
it's incredible.
for this
Man, that's
show.
why I'm sitting here, is my small little arts program where I'm from, my small town. And it's like, it's mighty. You know, it impacts you and it changes your life if you have people there that really are dedicated and love the theater, love drama, love choir, love all those art programs, and it really does change kids' lives.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't end up going in that vocation.
Yeah, absolutely.
It changes you as a person.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We are back with Jon Bernthal, who has 100 things going on. Had so many things going on, including Spider-Man, Brand New Day in theaters July 31st, and the Broadway production of Dog Day Afternoon at the August Wilson Theater. So you're doing the play with your co-star on The Bear, right? It's Ebon Moss-Backrack. Yeah. So, and y'all are tight. You got a few things going on with him. Yeah.
That's my guy. I love him so much. He's just terrific. You know, my first gig ever, he doesn't love me talking about this, but my first gig ever was understudying him in an off-Broadway play when I just got out of school. And you know, every day I got to just go watch him on stage and go watch what he did. And you know, through the years, he's the person I've worked with the most. I trust him implicitly. His taste is wonderful. Look, he's a father and a husband first. We are so different. You know, I kind of hang out at boxing gyms and coach football, and he like bakes bread and cooks stews and stuff like that. But you know, we have the same kind of sense of humor, and we sort of finish each other's sentences.
Love of what you're. The
Absolutely,
same
love, and you know, it's great to have somebody that you believe in that much and that you trust that much.
And inspires you.
Inspires
as a partner,
me.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You also did a special episode of The Bear, and you wrote it with Ebon.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Y'all are a great partner. You should start a whole company.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I was like, y'all are great partners.
Thank you. Yeah, it was.
What was it like doing this?
Oh, it was great. I mean, look, I think that the whole process of being on The Bear has been such an unbelievable gift for me, and it's a gift people love it. But you know, it's this show that is so beautifully done and so heartfelt, and I just think Chris Storer, the guy who created it, you know, it's so personal to him, and it's so sacred to him, but yet he handles the show and he delivers the show with such freedom. You know, he's letting cast members direct. He's having us write. It's such a rare kind of combination, and I really feel that with the way that he makes the show. It's so personal, it's so important. He knows it so well, but yet everybody there.
He's allowing everyone to play.
Let everyone to play and make everybody feel like that they're free to mess up. They're free to try things, and I'm so grateful for the trust that he's put in us and that he gave us this opportunity.
Yeah, and such a cool thing to do, like the prequel of it. I think that's really cool.
Absolutely.
Like what y'all have done with it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about, because we got to keep this train moving. You got too many jobs. Let's talk about, okay, your Punisher special on Disney Plus. You co-wrote this as well, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have like a little place that you write?
I got to do it early, you know, before the kids get up. You know, once the kids get up, they don't care.
Oh, it's so different. You know. I wait till they go to bed.
Oh,
I'm
really?
a night owl.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The process with The Punisher, it was, again, you know, just such a gift. I wrote a lot of it and did a lot of work with
It's a shame you look so unattractive right there.
Oh boy, that beard. My wife wouldn't make out with me for a year because
Are you
beard. Well, I had
serious?
like back-to-back beard jobs, and she hates the damn beard. Yeah, she is not into the,
Oh,
the
wow.
beard. Yeah, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
You have a lot of kids, though. You're doing all right. So you're also the Punisher in Spider-Man, A Brand New Day. So what can you tell us about that? It's the same character, but different. It's a different story.
I think tonally, I think with the special, I think it's going to be the most psychologically complex, the darkest version of the Punisher that you're going to see. I believe it's what the fans want. I wrote it alongside the help of Nick Koumoulatsos, who's a Marine Raider, an unbelievable guy who wrote a book sort of chronicling his own pain and his own bout with hopelessness and his sort of story back. It was such an honor. He's a producer.
What an amazing thing to have that experience.
Amazing, and he's such a dear friend. And Cody Alford, Marine Raider, and Colton Hill, Green Beret. They were on set. They're in the special.
Damn, your friends are badass.
They're badass. But more than badass, they're just beautiful human beings.
Yeah.
I mean, great, and they really, really wanted to do something, you know, for the veterans community, and especially for these guys, the tip of the spear guys who are really suffering with entering back into the world. And I think that's very much at the core of Frank's story. And then with Spider-Man, you know, I think what was most important, because obviously tonally it's different and such an honor to be a part of it, especially with my dear friend Tom Holland.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was important to us that one Punisher could walk off one set and walk on to the other. Tonally, they couldn't be more different, but I hope we were able to achieve that. It's very important.
Yeah. What's it like working with your friend Tom? That's
Tom,
cool. Yeah.
oh man, yeah. Tom's the greatest to ever do it. I love him. I've known him since he was 17. You know, at that age, I never saw somebody with that kind of drive, that kind of confidence, that kind of belief, while also being, you know, just deeply kind and good. He comes from a wonderful family.
Yeah.
I love seeing what's become of him. You know, he's a real movie star.
Yeah.
I love his better half. I love that he's in love. That makes me so happy that he's found that. I know that what's important to him ultimately is being a good man. He's gonna be a great dad.
Yeah.
And just to be, you know, now, shoot, more than 10 years later, I made his Spider-Man audition tape. He made my Punisher audition tape when we were in Ireland doing a movie. And so now to be together and to be able to do this, and we got to do back-to-back movies with the Odyssey and Spider-Man. So it was a real gift for me and real.
Once again, it's coming back to being able to work with friends that you really get to create and play with.
For sure.
Which is why you, at 10 years old, you wanted to do it in the first place.
That's right.
You know?
It's about the
you
people
never
you meet along the
lose
way.
that part. Yeah.
Sure.